So hello and welcome back to the channel. Just a quick one, a little review. In this video I'd like to talk a little bit about the equipment that I used on my last trip where I was camping in the woods. Now this is something I don't normally do, camping in the woods. I'm not very bushcrafty. I did enjoy it and I'll be doing it again. I'm going to learn some little tricks of the trade, i.e. knots. It does pay to study your knots if you're going to build a shelter in the woods. Speaking of shelters, that's what I'm going to talk about now. I didn't use a tent and I didn't use a hammock. I used something new which was sent to us by Onewind Outdoors, and it's their new super lightweight survival shelter. And this is it. Looks pretty light. It looks pretty small. It actually weighs, I've got the weights down here because I can't remember them. The shelter itself is about 285 grams, which is fairly light, but you do have to add to that the pegs and cord. Now depending if you're just using this or any of the accessories, you need less pegs. So the weight of this is around 210 grams, but it could half that because you wouldn't necessarily take all of the pegs and all of the cords. But with this also comes a footprint or a tarp, depends which one you want to use it for. And also comes with it is a shelter in a tent, which weighs around about 740 grams. So it adds, all of this added together comes in around 1.5 kilo, 1.4 kilo, which is about the same weight as a small tent. But it's much more suited to woodland camping. And that's what I used. And in the video you'll see us using that. Now, I had problems setting this up, if I'm honest, but that's not to do with the shelter, it's to do with me. I went in a little bit haphazard, didn't study how to put it up, didn't look it up or anything, but I managed. As you'll see in the video, it looks alright. I do see something. There's a little picture of it, all set up, a couple of pictures when I was out. Now, you don't have to use this. Now you don't have to use all of this, even though it all is fairly light, 1.5 kilo. I think in the summer, if I was going again, I wouldn't use this. It's ideal for the summer if you want to be really comfortable. This is it's got a built-in ground sheet with a mesh in the tent, keeps the flies away and midges. But this weighs around 700 grams. But you wouldn't necessarily use this in the summer. Probably just use the shelter itself and the pegs, which is around about 500 grams, so 0.5 kilo. Now that's a light shelter and small. That's it. So if you want to watch the video, you'll see the mess I made of putting it up, but you'll see in the end it turned out, and it was pretty cool. I enjoyed it, and I'll definitely be going wild camping in the woods again. So if you fancy yourself one of these lightweight shelters, just head over to Onewind store, which I'll leave a link for in the description of this video. Also, there is a little discount code there. It'll get you 5% off your purchase at checkout. So I'll let you go ahead and watch the video of my little experiment in the woods. Catch you later.